Okay, we are talking about disasters at sea or ocean-related disasters and calamities, especially those that are related to climate change. And with us tonight, I'd like to welcome Mr. Sonny Batungbacal, who is Regional Oceans Research Coordinator of Greenpeace. Sonny.
Good evening po sa inyong mga taga-viewers.
Okay. Welcome to the show. Although medyo meron na tayong ilang pagkakataon na guest natin ng mga taga-Greenpeace, pero ngayon ka palang
Yes.
This is your first time. Okay. Sonny, etong Greenpeace, as far as I can remember, my first memory about Greenpeace was maybe when I was in elementary school, and there were news reports about Greenpeace vessels ramming whaling ships, no, in Japan and in Europe. 'Di ba? Yun ang aking alaala tungkol sa Greenpeace. Pero ngayon alam ko na that you are more than that, no? You are at the forefront of the fight to mitigate climate change.
Yes, that's true.
Ngayon, itong mga bagyo na ating nararanasan, itong mga pagsusungit ng panahon, ika nga, mga resulta ito ng pagbabago ng klima, di ba? Na kagagawan din ng mga tao.
Yes, that's true.
So ano ba ang inyong mga programa, ano ang inyong mga obserbasyon dito sa ating mga recent events, mga recent headlines?
Ang Greenpeace, meron kaming dalawang interlinked campaigns, essentially yung sa climate at saka yung sa ocean. So alam naman natin sa Pilipinas, napakadami natin ng mga coal-fired thermal plants, and this contributes to carbon dioxide, which at the end of the day would contribute to sea level, warming na sea level natin. Nagkakaroon to ng epekto sa ating klima na magkakaroon din ng epekto sa ating pangisdaan.
Yung warming of the surface of the ocean.
Yes, that's true.
Ito palang, ewan ko kung tama ako, no? Hindi ako masyadong magaling sa science, pero ang naririnig ko na pag yung surface ng dagat medyo mainit or warmer than normal, pag ang bagyo pala dumaan over this, nag-gain ng velocity. Totoo ba yun?
Well, ang dynamics niyan, normally, wala ka naman makikita na bagyo na namumuo sa land. Isa kaya kailangan natin ng tinatawag
sa tubig talaga yan.
Water. Sa kailangan kasi merong condensation ng tubig. So, mas mainit yung tubig, may evaporation dyan, and with certain oceanographic dynamics, nagkakaroon ng mas warmer and mas malalakas na mga typhoon na na-experience natin.
So, yung warmer ocean sort of feeds the hurricanes or the typhoons?
The warmer ocean essentially feeds yung larger and more catastrophic typhoons. Yeah.
Okay. So,
kaya pag minomonitor ng mga scientists yan, normally minimeasure nila yung init ng tubig, yung sea surface temperature na katawagin. And mayroong correlation, the higher the sea surface temperature, the more likely would be there be typhoons in the next succeeding days or weeks.
Kayo, basically, you are an international environmental watchdog organization or agency, no? Kayo ba masasabi nyo na ang naging, ang Pilipinas, dahil after experiencing the series of typhoons, mega typhoons na ito, no? Hindi lang, sanay tayo sa typhoons, pero itong mga monster typhoons, kung tawagin nila, tumutugon na ba hindi lang siguro gobyerno, kung hindi yung ating society as a whole, no? It's government and the private sector, local business, are they more responsive and more sensitive to activities that can exacerbate or hasten climate change?
Well, palagi ko natuto tayo dun sa experience from Yolanda. In fact, itong nangyari nga sa Typhoon Ruby,
so,
people are more prepared.
Ondoy pa lang, hindi pa natuto, no? Hindi pa natutong ganap, no?
Yes, but Ondoy is more, yung impact niya more pa sa Metro Manila in terms of floods. Pero Yolanda, essentially, hit a particular segment ng ating bansa na medyo talaga vulnerable, which is mga mahihirap. Kaya the devastation was to essentially the entire particular area. But recently, yun sa Typhoon Ruby, I think people are more prepared. In fact, before the typhoon hit, people are already evacuated into safe areas. So essentially, natuto naman tayo sa previous experiences.
Kaya ba sa Greenpeace, dahil we've always known Greenpeace as a militant organization that was always critical of either government or big business. Pero have you found the happy middle or a common ground between government line agencies like the Coast Guard and other rescue organizations siguro or yung mga yung NDRRMC, do you work with them?
Yes, essentially, recently, nung sa Typhoon Ruby, ironically, nung tumama yung Typhoon Ruby, merong mga negotiations nangyayari ngayon sa Lima, Peru, no? And then, ang ginawa, instead of our International Executive Director, Pumi Naidu, instead of going directly to attend the negotiations in Lima, he flew directly to the country, in the Philippines, to observe what's happening. So, in order to send the message that essentially the Philippines is one of, if not the most disaster-prone area along the Pacific. Ironically, saan palagi natatamaan. At and then there's some observation na how come merong during the time na merong climate negotiations, sabay naman ang pagtama ng bagyo sa Pilipinas. Mukhang
parang wake up call talaga.
Mukhang nature is talking to us, something like sending us a signal that we have to do something about the climate.
We have to change in order to...
We have to change exactly the...
to address climate change.
Yeah, business as usual is not an alternative.
Kayo, Admiral, dahil ang pagkakaalam ko dati, yung mga NGOs like Greenpeace, sometimes they have sort of an adversarial reaction with the government law enforcement authorities because of their tactics, no? Pero ngayon, I think there is a widespread realization that we live on the same planet, no? So, ang gobyerno ba nakakatrabaho na itong mga ganitong mga NGOs? At kayo ba ini-encourage nyo na ngayon yung mga NGOs like Greenpeace, among others, no?
Yeah, generally, we support the Greenpeace. Kasi ang advocacy ng Greenpeace ay tungkol sa Mother Earth, protection ng marine environment, tsaka yung mga climate change. So kami, we support them. However, there are times na we become adversarial, and of course, the Coast Guard will not allow something that is not within the rule of law. But even though we do that, we always observe caution and always respect the rights of some individuals. But we have seldom have that kind of encounters.
Like pag inaakyat ng mga volunteers ng Greenpeace yung mga barko, no?
Yeah, kung inaakyat na...
Medyo controversial yun sa ibang bansa lalo na, no?
Yeah, ang concern ng Coast Guard doon, kinakalan, hindi ma-ground yung barko. Kasi pag na-ground yung barko dahil naharas yung captain, magtatapon yun ng, mag-create yun ng oil pollution. Mas malaki ang damage.
Magkakabanggaan.
So,
mahirap,
medyo inalalayan namin. Inaalaw namin sila mag-demonstrate, pero kinakalangan walang danger sa life and environment.
Okay. Pinag-uusapan pa rin natin yung mga ocean-related disasters na may kinagagawan sa climate change o sa pagbabago ng klima. So kung meron kayong mga komento o reaksyon o meron kayong gusto parating regarding sa naging tugon ng ating pamahalaan at ng mga ibang ahensya dito sa mga nagdaan na mga bagyo, you can text us. Text lang po. 0915-209-6012. Yung mangyari lamang po, include nyo yung inyong first name, tsaka kung taga-saan kayo. Yun lang. Okay, sir. Napag-uusapan natin kanina yung mga bagay na atin dapat gawin para ma-mitigate kung hindi man ma-eradicate yung mga impact, no? Nabanggit nyo na rin yung communications, like yung sinasabing IGSAT, no, na magkaroon ng some sort of broadband communications network all over the archipelago, dahil minsan kahit na hindi mo narinig yung Pag-asa, kung if you have the internet, makikita mo yung kanilang mga forecast na may malaking mapa ng Pilipinas tsaka yung projected path nung typhoon, no? So yung communications is very important. Ano pa ang mga
ang nakita ko pag isang bagay doon yung kinakalan yung mga volunteers. Kasi kung aasahan lang natin ng gobyerno at saka local government, hindi yan kakasya. So kinakalan meron tayong mga volunteers na may kakayahan. Example, no, sa ating organization, meron kaming tinatawag na Coast Guard Auxiliary. Itong Coast Guard Auxiliary na to, mahigit 100,000 to eh. Ang Coast Guard, meron lang kaming
6,000
6,000 lang kami. Pero
Kulang pa para sa 7,100
yes,
islands.
7,100 islands tayo. Kaya alam mo kung bakit modest aside, bakit medyo maganda ang performance ng Coast Guard? Dahil nakakatulong din ang mga Coast Guard auxiliary kasi mga professional sila, mga ship owners, yacht owners, mga doctors, nurses. Kaya pag sinama-sama namin yan sa mga medical mission, force multiplier sila ng Philippine Coast Guard. Si Commodore Chen, isang Coast Guard auxiliary din siya.
Kayo naman, Sonny, anong ginagawa nyo sa in response dito sa mga pagbabago na ito?
Dagdagan ko lang kanina, no, nagpunta dito si Kuminaidu. Dahil yung mga area na tinamaan na bagyo, usually ang unang apekto yan ang kuryente. So what we did essentially is to distribute around 50, kung di ako nagkakaan, mga 50 rechargeable solar power packs sa mga communities affected so that they could be used at least for some time, at least bago dumating yung kuryente na ma-establish. At the same time, ang ginawa namin would be to document what happened. And then kasi nung tumama yung bagyo, kasalukuyan nagkakaroon ng negotiation sa Peru para maipabigay yung message na this is what's happening sa Philippines, particularly na related sa climate change.
Itong climate change, nung unang na-float itong idea na to, this was more of an academic discussion. Yung totoo pala yung climate change. So, totoo pala.
Oo, ang problema...
Siguro lang, kung mas tinake seriously ng mga tao, say 20 years ago, baka yung impact, although it probably would have manifested anyway, pero muted, in other words, hindi kasing lala. Di ba?
Well, ironically, yung mga tao, kikilos lang kung hindi pa sila naapektado o kayong buhay nakataya. So, hanggat wala pang gano'ng extreme na cases, or emergency, or naubos ang isda, on si zero environment, hindi sila kikilos eh. So dapat hindi na ganun yung pagtingin. Dapat the sooner that we prevent a catastrophe, well preparedness at saka disaster, na mas maganda sana.
Alam mo, Admiral, na pag-uusapan, isang mainit na topic, although maraming kumukontra, itong pagbabalik ng ROTC, yung Reserve Officers Training Corps or Program, sa curriculum ng mga college students. Pero may nagsasabi na ibalik pero it ought to be more relevant. Meaning to say, hindi lang yung puro marcha-marcha, salu-saludo sa football field ng kanilang mga paaralan, no? Kung hindi, integrate yung rescue, yung pagiging paramedic, yung basic na knowledge para makatulong yung mga kabataan sa pagtugon dito sa mga sunod-sunod na naman talaga na disasters.
Yeah, very correct ka talaga dyan sa Miguel, doon sa sinabi mo na yan dyan. Sa ROTC, nag-ROTC din ako andun ako sa University of the East noon. So, nagmamarcha rin ako doon. Pero ang nakita ko sa aking observation, sa aking feeling ko, very relevant talaga ang ROTC. Kasi doon tinuturo yung discipline at tungkol sa role ng armed forces in the future. Pero sa changing times, meron kinakalang modification na dapat gawin. Kaya lang naman na hinto ang ROTC noon dahil meron konting, alam mo na,
Mga kontrobersiya which we'll discuss later. Anyway,